Hey, do a few Ritchie Brothers here, mostly BC ones, Prince George. And I start them this way, as I said, because if I start them this way with the phone, then I have to rotate the video, and that's beyond my technological willingness. So we got 1996, which I consider these new. Prefer the old stuff. Timberjack, that would have been a co-ring, a red one, same paint, same scheme, same layout. So I think Timberjack, didn't they buy out co-ring? And didn't Deere buy out Timberjack? Jack 480. They did a 460 as well. I remember when they came out, it seemed like the early mid-90s, 93, 94, somewhere around there, that new scheme came out. Color. Looked pretty space age at the time. Dark colors aren't too amazing on those old trucks. They need a few highlights and lines. Two-tone. Ex-shell oil truck. This is all highways maintenance. Some of these are just way more interesting than others. This one's just an auction paper. And 5 axles, I know that's what builds America every day down there on the West Coast, Oregon, California, Washington, but the 5 axle, you drive around all day here, you will not see a 5 axle. They are gone. There might be 2 or 3 or a couple in some towns, but they are gone. They're extinct. And Prince George. We have more Prince Rupert, Prince George. We got all these royalty, British monarchy names, Queen names. The real islands was called Queen Charlotte Islands. $1998. This is too modern. And there's 2 kinds of logging in BC. There's coastal logging and interior logging. This is interior logging, where the trees, or logs as called, or the pencils, or you can move each one, or most of them by hand. And there is places, Revelstoke and Valemont, and there is places up in their belts where they can get the cedars 6, 7, 8 feet, like massive timber. But the flatland, like Prince George, Williams Lake, and I'm not from there, but those areas in Kamloops is not really known for the monster timber. Although when you drive through there, you will see the odd 4-foot pine near the side of the highway. Skid cap, those are worth their weight in gold. They don't make those anymore. Well, the TS, is it the TSK one? Or was it a specialty? Yeah, that one is with the setback rear idler. They still command good money. But the coastal logging is just night and day different than the interior logging. Coastal stuff, you watch that mud mountain haulers, the interior stuff's all, I call it mud and slopes. And here it's straight up, and here on the coast it's straight up and down, rock, big timber, cable yarding, a lot different. And a dash in the 2 series numbers means a 225 upper on a 235 lower. And that being a pointy cab is probably like 73 or 4. That's old. And the back falling objects protective. The deflector house on there meant it probably was a feller buncher at a felling head, or did something with handling standing trees to get that on the back. Mac Attack Western. That would have been X-Highways then, our BC Ministry of Transportation and Highways before it was privatized. That was the color of their trucks. Good looking fleet. Their loaders, everything was that color. Next time I'm doing this sitting down, this standing up's too much. Trying to hold it camera steady. Tractors. That's cool. See Cousin Eddie rolling up in that. With his toilet being full. Can't make heads or tails of that. I mean, that's weird. Right off the boat. And the Doosan was the Daewoo, which they could all just go away. So that'll offend somebody, but and Prince George again, 1983. The wood was bigger, the equipment was older. Say the D8K cat, even the H will be world timeless. Even when the whole world's on spaceship and living like the Jetsons, a D8K or H will always command respect. Just a beautiful looking piece, just timeless. Big, powerful, intimidating looking beast. There's only 2 here. Or that was would have been a conversion from an excavator-based machine into a feller buncher. Might have been purpose-built, and then it was turned back into an excavator, but with the stick inside for shovel configuration, she would not have dug too good. But it would back kick its material away from it really good. Oh shoot, I think I did this one before because I remember mentioning a Bombardier or Bombardier skidder. Oops. Sorry guys if I have grabbed this out of the wrong pile. That's my luck. I've got a box where I put the ones I've done. Shoot. A brain issue here. I hope this isn't a full repeat. I got lots of these. It wasn't meant to be. If I hadn't said, you wouldn't have known. So take that for the honest factor here from Skadill. Your best interest in heart. Don't want to waste all your time. Even feel bad wasting 10 or 11 or using 12 or 10 minutes of it. I like to keep it to a minute or two. In, out, gone, done. Too bad I can't see the names on them. It's neat, brings back memories. Yeah, Google that. On YouTube there's some good videos of it. Bring back memories. I went there. It wasn't cheap. We weren't rich. I think your aunt and uncle got us a 3-day pass. My sister and I, we all went. That was fun. $1986. That was the tail end of these things too, the little John Deere 350, 450 days. They were heavily on the decline then. The excavator was really muscling in by mid-80s. Old pointy cab. Oh, that went right up to 76. I thought they were like 75 and prior, 74s. But... back page isn't bad. That's a good looking calendar picture. The old Chevy SO truck behind it. That's pretty cool. It's a Ford Mercury. All right, thanks for watching.